We can use right triangle trigonometry to help us solve problems like this one, which is, what is the height of my house? As you can see, I took a picture of me standing approximately 10 feet from my house, and I'm looking up at the top of it. Now I'm going to use that information to help me figure out the approximate height of the house by using right triangle trigonometry. So first you need to create your right triangle. So we can use the primary trig ratios. I know the distance from my house because I use a tape measure, and then I know the angle of elevation, which is 60 degrees by using my protractor. And that's the angle of elevation from my eye looking at the top of the house. Now that I have my two given information, I can use trig to help solve from the angle theta, and I want to find this side length. Now this side length is only going to calculate this distance, just the length of the triangle. So we're going to eventually have to account for that other 5 feet of my height to include for the house. So what you want to start with, we want to use trigonometry. So you can either use sine, cosine, or tangent. Well, you're looking at this, and this is technically our theta, and we want to find our opposite side, and we're given the adjacent side. So the trig identity we're going to use is the tangent of theta is going to equal opposite over adjacent. And now let's plug in our givens. I'm given the theta, which is 60 degrees, that's my angle of elevation. I'm not given the opposite, so I'm trying to find that, so that's why I rewrite that, x over, and I'm also given the adjacent side, which is 10 feet. Well, now I'm going to solve for x. So I want to multiply by 10 to both sides to get x by itself. This is where you're going to need to use your calculator. Make sure it's in degree mode. So you're going to multiply 10 times the tangent of 60 degrees. You end up getting about 17.32 feet to equal x. But again, remember that's not the final answer because I also need to add in my height of 5 feet. So I'm going to add, or for my eye length, I'm going to add 5 feet to my answer, and I get 22.32 feet. So I use some right triangle trigonometry to help me calculate the height of the house without even having to get a ladder and measure it myself. Pretty neat. All right.